Hey everyone, Luca here with a My Hero Ultra Impact news video because we just got some new limited units. 100 million Deku and 100 million Bakugo are real and they're releasing tomorrow. Or I guess later today, depending on when I finish this video. They are after our hero gems with these limited unit releases. I'm really glad that they at least gave us Jinpool Melt Lady between these because we definitely needed the time to save up again. I don't know if I'll be doing frequent news videos, probably only when we have surprising news like this because late night videos are hard and boy am I an awkward speaker. But hey, I do have some time today since I finished grinding Ace rank in My Hero Ultra Rumble last night, so no Ultra Rumble for me today. I got my Cyberpunk Shiggy skin and the tickets, that's all I wanted out of Ace rank. Anyway, that's not the point of this video, so a surprise random voiced Luca video when most of my Ultra Impact videos are unvoiced. I do feel like that works better for my guides since I can revise and add things I forget while editing. Harder to do with voice videos. But let me know what you think. Do you like unvoiced videos or voiced ones? I'll probably do a mix. And thank you for being here. We're almost at 200 subscribers. I hope to see even more of you here. It's amazing getting your comments and just seeing a lot of you here. Really, really fun. Anyway, back to all the news. New limited Deku and Bakugo, but wait, Genpool Monoma, who I have to say right now looks more useful than Deku and Bakugo, but we'll take a closer look at their kits later in this video. But Genpool Monoma, can you believe it? He has the glaring from Aizawa from season 7. I was really hoping that Aizawa would be a backpack in this unit. I was hoping for them to be a duo unit, but unfortunately, Aizawa is not a backpack. He is not featured in this unit with Monoma. But hey, Monoma with Aizawa skills is here and he looks amazing. We also have some new UR memories. We have this one from Playing Club Festival, which is coming up soon. Key to the strategy regenerates HP for 3 turns when character has parry. Use a new skill that 100M Deku brings. It decreases PU gauge of opponents when character is knocked out. So maybe useful in arena defense. I could see that working there. And we also have this new memory from Monoma's banner. This is definitely Mono's memory. It's a 1B memory that decreases his cooldowns, so it will help him a lot. Bakugo and Deku's banner comes with the memory Joyous Dash, which we first got on 100 million All Might's banner. I did want Joyous Dash last time, but I missed it. I feel like it could be maybe useful in Club Festival with the defense down it applies, but it's probably not as good as Rat in a Trap, which is free. So why go for this memory when you have a free memory in Rat in a Trap from V Tower? The defense down on this one only applies when opponents receive cooldown reduction time, which doesn't always happen. So maybe limited use, but cool limited memory. We have tons of new banners coming up. I'm going to quickly go over them and let you know what I think of each unit and maybe where you should be summoning. First up, we have 100 million Deku and Bakugo's banner as a step up banner. This is great news. I thought for sure they would be a 1.5 banner like 100 million All Might, and I really do think because All Might was a 1.5 banner and not a step up, that's why there aren't a lot of All Mights running around. Otherwise, there would be more because All Might is a pretty good unit. I would rank him above Deku and Bakugo. But yes, this banner, step up banners are just so much better because we get extra stuff while summoning and we walk away with at least a UR memory and a UR character in one lap. There's also the discounted multis, this one and this one. Definitely very, very good. Step up banners over 1.5 banners any time. Now, I thought maybe they would rerun 100M All Might on this banner, but he's nowhere to be seen. If it were a 1.5x, maybe he might have been on it with them, but it is a step up banner, so he is missing. I'm still unsure if he will return in the future, and same goes for these two. But we most likely will have 100 million Shoto to look forward to. So I'm thinking they will probably rerun. Whether or not you like their kits, I have to say they look really cool in these outfits, and their availability is questionable. So if you like to collect limited units, you might have to summon here. Kit wise, again, I would rank 100 million All Might first, followed by Deku, then Bakugo last. They don't seem like a must summon, and they don't seem like Club Festival units either. With Club Festival just around the corner, I thought we'd get units relevant for Club Fest, so very strange. But again, I'll take another look at their kits later in this video. The UR memory on this one is Joyous Dash, same one from 100M All Might's banner, and like I said, it decreases defense by 7% if opponents receive cooldown reduction time, so maybe useful in Club Festival. It does have some skill impact, and it also decreases power of opponents if, again, cooldown time reduction. So maybe useful in Club Fest. I'm not too sure yet. Now, next up we have let me go back. Yes, over here. A White Day banner. No White Day unit from boys, just a White Day banner. Maybe Monoma is our White Day unit. He does release on March 14th, I believe. White Day banner with all the students. 1/4 of it is just Deku. Wow. We also have a lot of Bakugo and Shoto too, of course. Somehow only one Gen pull Ida when he usually ranks high on popularity polls. Very strange. I'd love to see a new Tamaki and a new Shinso. Where is Shinso, please? And also a new UR Seiji would be cool since we only have the SR version and Inasa is just alone. So he could use someone with him. Monoma also needs there he is. Monoma also needs more 1B classmates, not just himself. He's gonna be the only one. Yeah, it's just himself and Kinoko right now. And he's gonna be with himself again. Interesting. Now, this banner is a skip for sure. Don't summon here except with your free daily. There's just way too many Deku. Next we have Monoba's banner, Genpool Monoma banner coming up later this week. This event is called Copy versus Brainwashing. Sounds like Shinso is going to be in this event. A new Shinso would be really cool. I still really want a season 7 Shinso. But it's good for my gems and tickets right now not to have a new Shinso yet. Except I am saving up for him and I'm dipping into my Shinso savings every time he doesn't release. So maybe it's better if they just release Shinso now. I spend my gems and tickets, I don't look back. I really hope this isn't an indication that Ultra Rumble is also going to go the same path and release Monoma over Shinso. I need Shinso somewhere, please. I've been saving so much for Shinso. This new Monoma looks to be Season 7 Monoma with Aizawa and Kurogiri skills. Look at his glowing eyes. He's basically Aizawa's new son over Shinso. I'm so sad for Shinso. But anyway, he is Genpool. Usually a skip, but his kit looks really interesting. Let's see. Let's just look at it right now. So he has AoE skill ceiling on his plus ultra, and his status ailment increases every 4 turns, which does take a while, but as the match goes on, he gets better at landing skill ceiling against all opponents. That's really scary. I don't want to face him. He cancels so many buffs and seals skills. Now, both action skills are support skills. He can also give allies evade. He works well with pro heroes on the team. He might be a decent support pick for Club Festival. I'm not sure yet, but definitely very interesting and just really cool in general because look at him. Glowing eyes like Aizawa. And we can see from Celeb Momo that having damage skills isn't everything. Sometimes, crazy support skills mean a lot more. His cooldowns are a bit long at 6 and 5, but having a pro hero on the team does decrease his cooldown time by 1. He likes having pro heroes on the team. And his memory also helps him out. If we look at his memory, this one, Every roll matters. He receives cooldown time by 1 after temporary buffs of an opponent are cancelled 3 times, and he does this very easily. This also has defense, so if you are lacking a defense memory for Redestro, you could definitely use this one. It seems like a good memory for 1B characters, especially for Monoma. This part does apply to other characters who cancels temporary buffs, so maybe useful. I like it. Cooldown time reduction based off buff canceling. And you want this memory just for the art. Aizawa, aizawa. Let's take a look at these fantasy banners. Fantasy characters are returning on 1.5 rates with reduced 200 pity. Not bad. On this first banner, I'd say that Ida and Kirishima are still pretty good. They're good tanks, which is always useful in climax battles. We don't really see these two in arena anymore though. I've never pulled them, unfortunately. I just have their pieces. I would say that nowadays, Aizawa is definitely the better tank, and there are other tanks you can use over these two. Fantasy Deku is completely overshadowed by other Dekus, so I would say he's a skip. Only pull him if you like his art or just want to collect Deku. Now, this... let's see. Oh, this SR memory, close in swordsmanship, has crit rate and allows class 1A characters to use 2 normal attacks for 3 turns when battle starts. This memory is amazing in VE Tower, so if you want to improve in VE Tower, I would suggest to keep copies of this memory separate because it can definitely help you get enough crit hits in VE Tower. Now, this second fantasy banner has these 4 characters and the same memories. Out of these 4, I use Fantasy Aizawa the most since I am a collector of all Aizawas. I have to say he holds up well. I still use him on my arena team, which some people might hate. He gains barrier when hit by bullseye and evasion when hit by piercing shot. This has let him survive so many things. It's a pretty cool kit. He also has nice technical hits for VE Tower. I don't have Fantasy Jiro, but her turn 1 status ailment prevention for allies is still useful to this day. You can still do some cool things with her in arena thanks to that, and she's pretty good support who deals good damage too. Fantasy Denki is mostly bench now, but I have to say he was amazing versus New Year's Endeavor Climax battle. So if you're missing a good piercing shot or bullseye character for that Climax battle, you can consider getting him. But there are a lot of other units with piercing shot and bullseye, so no need to pull specifically for him if that's the only thing you want him for. Fantasy Shoto is still amazing in VE Tower, and he will always be good against AFO Climax battle with his barriers. But again, there are a lot of other units we can use in that Climax battle now. He increases crit rate of allies, provides barriers, so definitely still amazing in VE Tower. Oddly, they don't have Fantasy Ochako, Fantasy Bakugo, or Fantasy Frumpy on any of these banners. If Fantasy Ochako was on these banners, I would say to try to at least get 1 copy of her. The rest you don't really need unless you really like the character. Now, Club Festival is coming up at the end of this week. Make sure to join a club if you haven't yet. Club Festival gives lots of amazing rewards, both club rewards and individual rewards. And it's just really fun to work with your club. We definitely need more club activities to make everything livelier with these clubs. Next up, All Might Climax Battle is returning at the end of this month. I'll be making a guide this time. I didn't make a guide last time when he was rerunning since I was just starting out with this channel. But I will be making a guide this time. Keep an eye out for it. I have a full auto video for All Might up if you want to check it out for now just to see what All Might does. I definitely don't recommend doing full auto for All Might if you are just starting out, and I believe that full auto team works maybe 75% of the time. It's not 100% reliable. For now, I'll just very quickly say that Steampunk Deku is the unit for this fight. It looks like it won't be 2x drops this time All Might rerun is longer than the recent reruns we have of the other Climax bosses. I think it's a good thing for now to give newer players more time to build their characters. 2x drops was nice, but the fights went by so fast and there was no time to build units if you didn't already have the units built. So that part was hard. Let's take a look at the plus ultras of these new characters. First up, we have Monoma. These data mines are all thanks to Hydro's impact. Looking so cool. I really wish Aizawa showed up in this too. I wanted them to be a duo unit with, Aizawa kind of like holding Monoma's hand while Monoma erases everyone's quirks and I guess summons portals. But unfortunately, Aizawa is not there as a backpack. I suppose we have to make our own backpack Aizawa by putting him on the same team as Monoma or, in the back line. Next, we have 100 million Deku. He looks pretty cool in this outfit, so even if his kit isn't good, hey, you could considering summoning just for this outfit. He looks so happy. He was like waving at everyone saying, thank you for 100 million. Yes, I am Deku. I'm the protagonist. Thank you for supporting this game, for supporting this manga. All right, moving on to 100 million Bakugo. I love these plus ultras. They look so cool. The art of all three just look amazing, and this outfit, I'm telling you, even though their kit looks a little strange, I want them just for these outfits. I've really been enjoying these outfits in Ultra Rumble as well, and I think Shoto looks really nice with his, so I do hope they will release, I'm sure they will release 100 million Shoto like all the other limited Shotos we've been getting. He's just kind of an afterthought later on after Bakugo and Deku already got their turn. And then half a year later, we'll get Shoto. So I think he's gonna pull the same thing again. Okay, so last, we're gonna take a look at their kits. First, we have Deku's kit. I will be summoning because they're limited units, but I think I'm just going for one copy now. My initial impressions is that they don't seem like super amazing meta-defining units, and they don't seem like they're very easy to use. But, their outfits are just really cool. Now, Deku brings a new skill, Parry, which does a lot for himself. He also has buffs for his allies and for himself. He gives parry to all his allies, and parry does seem pretty strong. It reflects damage like Geton's Frost, but it sounds like your allies need to have Sharp Eye for it to work. But he doesn't give Sharp Eye to allies. If he did, then his kit would work pretty well. As is, he seems like he needs to be on a team with other Sharp Eye units. So, is that what? Celeb Mina and Steampunk Shoto? Do we have other Sharp Eye units? I don't think so, right? Let me know if we do. I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head right now. Maybe in the future we'll get more. With Shoto, Mina, and now Deku, they do seem to be pushing Sharp Eye more. But for now, Deku's use is limited in buffing himself and just these two characters. So I'm not too sure what they want this Deku to do. It seems to be maybe pushing Sharp Eye. But yes, here's his kit. It works pretty well for himself. Not as well for teammates if they don't have Sharp Eye. Next up, we have Bakugo, who is all single target this time. I thought for sure he would be another amazing Club Fest Bakugo, but Season 3 Strength Bakugo has him beat in that aspect. This Bakugo does single target damage and has composure. The higher his HP, the more power he has. He should hit pretty hard, but single target, which is not the best in Club Festival. He should also have bullseye and piercing shot, but his opponent needs to be affected by max HP down, which he doesn't seem to apply. I've read his kit many times. I don't think I've seen it in his kit. That seems very strange. Most of his kit just doesn't even work without max HP down, which he doesn't apply. I feel like something is missing here. I even went to read his kit in Japanese to see if anything changed, like if did anything go missing in translation, but I don't think so. So it's just really strange, very odd. Overall, I feel like both Deku and Bakugo's kits just feel odd, like something is missing. They don't seem meta defining or easy to use, so based on current info, I would say that the banner seems skippable. Only summon if you like collecting limited units or if you just think that they look cool. The banner is around until April, so there is a lot of time to decide. I thought I might summon a lot, like what I did with Your Next Deku, who is amazing because he has 4/4 cooldowns, provides cooldown support, and a lot of other things. But these two units, they are not on the same level as Your Next Deku at all. This banner is around until April. Again, lots of time to decide. I might go for one lap now, just one lap after seeing their kits instead of more. I feel like Monoma is actually the better unit out of these three, and he's Gen Pool. We have 5x drop rates coming up this weekend. Save your stamina if you want to board your characters. I have 999 stamina saved right now, with 87 stamina gifts overflowing in my gift box. So if you want to board up a lot of characters, 5x drops is the time to do it, and you can save extra stamina by letting your stamina overflow during the week. I have most of my characters boarded up thanks to this, and I also have a lot of extra board items now. I just pre-farm now. Board items ready for new characters when they release. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you're summoning or if I missed anything. Like, are Deku and Bakugo better than I think? What do you think? Thanks for being here. Like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully this channel grows more and I can do a lot more other cool things. See you next time. Bye-bye.